Good morning, students. Today we'll start our next chapter. Don't forget to mention your name, class, section, and roll number below in the comment section. Today we'll learn Grammar and More, Chapter 2, Nouns. What is noun? A noun is the name of a person, place, object, material, quantity, or feeling. For example, Amit, Delhi, books, water, silver, brave, angry, etc. There are 5 types of noun: proper noun, common noun, collective noun, material noun, abstract noun. You might have learned in your earlier classes about it. I will take some examples of all these. Proper noun: India, Ganga, Kapil, Kanpur, etc. Common noun: river, country, city, person. Collective noun: class, crew, army, etc. Abstract noun: pain, kindness, beauty, and pride. Then material noun: wood, clay, iron, cement, etc. In class 7th, we will learn about countables and uncountables. Nouns like country, city, river, person, class, army can be counted. So they are called countables or count nouns. Generally speaking, most of the common and collective nouns are countables. Proper nouns like India, Kapil, Kanpur name particular person or things. There is only one of their kind. So they are called uncountables or uncount nouns. Some common nouns that name materials like wood, milk, tea, ink, glass, copper are also uncountables. Abstract nouns like beauty, pain, pride, kindness that name states, qualities, feelings, or ideas are also uncountables. However, in certain cases, abstract nouns may also have a plural form. Memories, vacancies, hardships, decisions, pleasures, etc. Soap is an uncountable, but we can have cakes of soap. Paper is an uncountable, but we can have sheets of paper. Wheat, rice, and money are uncountables, but grain and rupee are countable. Some words can be used both as a countable and an uncountable. The houses are made of stone. So here, stone is an uncountable noun. The child threw a stone at me. Here, stone is a countable noun. A countable has a plural form and uncountable does not have one. This is again an important rule. For example, we can think of dogs, trees, mountains, classes, armies, but we cannot think of kindnesses, prides, etc. Then, this jug is made of glass. So here, glass is an uncountable. Second example, I have taken 3 glasses of milk. Here, glass is a countable noun. Countables may be used with such words as a, one, two, few, a few, many, etc. Like a pen, one student, a few apples, many children. Then, uncountables cannot be used with these words. We cannot say a milk, one wheat, a few kindness. With uncountables, we can use words like little, a little, much. Example, a little milk, much help. In simple way we can say countable nouns are that can be counted. These nouns can be both singular and plural. We'll take few more examples of countable nouns. Example, bottle, bottles, car, cars, country, countries, etc. Articles a and an, many, a few, few can be used. We have seen this earlier also. Now let's take some more examples of this. A can be used like this: a day, a book, a man, a bag, a school, etc. An can be used: an apple, an owl, an eagle, etc. Many, many spoons, many knives, many shoes, etc. Few, few friends, few oranges, few vegetables, few festivals. Then a few ideas, a few rooms, a few boxes, a few nouns. Now let's see in a simple manner what are uncountables once again. Nouns that cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. They only have singular forms. For example, oil, smoke, rice, sugar, salt, tea, knowledge, beauty, anger, fear, etc. Uncountable nouns can be paired with words expressing plural concepts like 2 cups of coffee, 2 spoonfuls of sugar, etc. Much, little, some, and any can be used before them. For example, much rice, much salt, much sugar, much food. Little, little evidence, little oil, little cheese, little money. Some cotton, some coffee, some bread, some salt. Any advice, any wood, any transportation, etc.